Salut tout le monde, c'est Félix Séraphin. On se retrouve pour un nouvel épisode de Dragon Age Origins. Donc si vous avez vu les épisodes précédents, je vais pas vous faire un dessin. Là, je vais dans un premier temps explorer la pièce.
I hope all the accommodations are to your liking, Warden. Please let me know if anything is troubling you.
Là, nous sommes dans le domaine du Jarl Imon à Denerim.
Excuse me, I have to dust the Earl's sitting room.
Je n'ai pas vu beaucoup d'elfes par ici.
The Chamberlain disapproves of us. If Lady Isolde hadn't brought me into this household from Redcliffe last year, I'd never have been given a place. I beg your pardon, sir, but I really can't be seen standing about. The housekeeper will have my head. Good day.
Ok.
I'll get on it. All right. Can I get you a ladder so you can get off my back?
Et là, je chope des bricoles utiles.
His lordship.
All right.
How many times I gotta tell you before it make it through that pointy skull? Bank the coals at night.
She don't have to yell. I heard her the last 6 times. Is it true there's a prince among the Arl's visitors?
Now's better than later.
Don't speak to me.
Alors, je vais embarquer
Yes.
ce petit monde-là avec moi. Alors, voyons voir. Je vois que Zevran a gagné un niveau, alors je lui refile quelques compétences.
So I wonder, do you intend to take your mother's place now?
Take her place? What do you mean?
As the new Witch of the Wild. That was her title, no? When one slays the queen, it's assumed they'll take her throne.
Considering the throne is a small shack in the middle of a cold wilderness, I think I may just pass.
And why would you lie to me, I wonder?
Ah, is this the part where you hint at some subtle plot of mine, because you are so very perceptive?
So you didn't know what your mother planned until you read it in that book. That's what you said.
That is correct.
I admire you. You are a wicked, wicked woman.
And you are a fool who spends far too much time on his hair.
Et là, j'ai écouté la petite discussion vite fait.
The Mages Collective thanks you. Make us smile upon you. I'll get on it.
The deep dark before dawn's...
Ok.
First light seems eternal.
Et là, j'ai rechecké les quêtes secondaires.
Good to see you, Warden. Fighting the good fight, eh?
Vous avez une cible pour moi?
One more swipe, and no one will ever forget it. I guarantee you'll love it. 6 sovereigns.
Payez 6 souverains.
10 Loghain is out in the field. I figure you'd like to get back at him, right? Word is that his seneschal has been getting the Ten's crown all nice and sparkly for the landsmeet. The seneschal is taking a bit of a rest at the Nord Noble Tavern. He won't be there long. He has a heavy guard, but if you can make off with the tyrant's own crown, think of the embarrassment. That's all I know. I hope it's enough. You're back, eh? No luck yet, eh? Keep trying.
Vous connaissez de bons endroits à visiter?
I'm following up a lead in the Palace District. I know you can't get in now, but you never know. If it all works out, it'll make you a legend.
Justement, faut que j'aille à la taverne pour... quelques petites quêtes secondaires.
You're being very foolish. Why would Loghain leave half our own army to die when a blight threatens?
What can I get you, stranger?
Je viens de rendre service à l'un de vos parties intéressés.
What can I get you, stranger?
Vous avez besoin d'aide, pas forcément légale d'ailleurs. Dilemme. Ok.
Nobody goes in the room by authority of 10 Loghain.
Intimidation. Poussez-vous ou c'est moi qui vous pousse.
I'll take none of... Sweet Andraste.
Fichez le camp ou je vous tue sur place.
Thank you. Men, run! Run for your lives!
I say, what's the meaning of this?
Vous êtes seul, dirait-on. Bon, attendez, je recommence parce que là...
Kill the ward.
Et là, je recommence parce que je crois que je l'ai un peu raté, mon coup.
Got it.
Is it true there's a prince among the Arl's visitors?
None of them look princely to me.
Is it true there's a...
Et j'ai rechargé parce que là, j'ai un peu merdé mon coup.
How many times I gotta tell you?
I'll get on it.
Yes.
Yes.
Indeed. Think of it, Zevran. You may have stumbled into a most delightful possibility.
Oh, are you discussing professional advice?
Bon là cette fois j'ignore la petite conversation, je perds pas de temps pour ce que j'ai à faire.
Were to become king of...
Good to see you, Warden. Fighting the good fight. I'm following up a lead. Good to see you, Warden. Fighting the... One more swipe.
Là désolé, là je sautais la conversation vu que là sur le coup j'avais dû tout recommencer. Donc là cette fois je retourne à la taverne sans faute.
You're being very foolish.
What can I get you, stranger? What can I get?
Voilà. Et là je recommence mon coup.
Nobody goes in the room by authority of Tern Loghain.
Mentir. J'ai un message urgent pour le sénéchal.
You... Why, yes, come on in.
Conduisez-moi devant le sénéchal.
Of course. Seneschal, stand back. Men, kill the warden.
Bon, là je recommence mon coup.
Nobody goes in the room by authority of Tern Loghain.
Intimidation.
I'll take none of...
Thank you. I say, what's the meaning of this?
Intimidation. Donnez-moi la couronne et j'épargne votre vie.
Guards, come back, come! Here. Please spare me.
Partir.
Maker's blessings upon you, Warden.
Voilà. Maintenant, je retourne vers Ignacio parce que j'avais des choses à faire pour lui.
If I could have a moment.
You've been busy traveling all over, and such tragic news you keep bringing. I was wondering if you'd check up on one more person. I'm sure you'll find this scroll quite interesting.
Alors là, propose une nouvelle quête. La proposition des corbeaux. Bon, j'ai la flemme de lire le truc, alors je vous laisse faire. Maintenant, je vais aller ici pour sauver un garçon qui a été enlevé.
Here I am.
Bellissimo.
I see a trap. I see a trap. I see a trap.
And so here is the mighty Grey Warden at long last. The crows send their greetings once again.
So they sent you, Taliesin. Or did you volunteer for the job?
I volunteered, of course. When I heard that the great Zevran had gone rogue, I simply had to see it for myself.
Is that so? Well, here I am, in the flesh.
You can return with me, Zevran. I know why you did this, and I don't blame you. It's not too late. Come back and we'll make up a story. Anyone can make a mistake.
Zevran n'a plus besoin des corbeaux.
Oh? Does Zevran need to live?
I suspect I will manage just fine, Taliesin. I'm sorry, my old friend, but the answer is no. I'm not coming back. And you should have stayed in Antiva.
Alright. I see a
En
trap.
ce tome-là, on est confronté à un des anciens camarades de Zevran. Ok. Oula, ça se gâte pour Zevran. Vite une potion. Idem pour Leliana. Oh merde, elle est morte.
Let's test it.
Maker! You'll get no mercy from me! You are no match for my speed or footwork!
Et hop, décapité.
No mercy.
Décapité aussi.
And there it is. Taliesin is dead. And I am free of the crows. They will assume that I am dead along with Taliesin. So long as I do not make my presence known to them, they will not seek me out.
On ne peut que s'en réjouir.
A very good thing. It is in fact what I had hoped for ever since you decided not to kill me. I have enjoyed our company, but I am wondering if it is not time for me to leave. That would be the practical thing to do, no? There is a freedom awaiting me that I have never known. But I suppose the decision is yours. Will you let me go?
Persuasion. Vous ne voulez pas rester pour les trésors que nous trouverons?
All right. You make a convincing argument. You do seem to stumble onto treasure on a regular basis somehow. Let us return to the task at hand, then. There is still much to be done, yes?
I'll get on it. Got it. Alright.
Bon voilà, maintenant, on continue.
As you wish.
I'll get on it. I see enemies and no one else. Attack! What is your command? I'll get on.
I am ready.
No mercy.
Let us end this!
This never goes like I planned.
We're done here. Go back to your contact, quickly.
Ok, bah du coup le gamin qu'on devait le gamin qu'on devait secourir,
As you wish.
il est pas là. Bon bah on retourne vers notre employeur. Ah, une embuscade.
Little too close to my boss for comfort, friend. Time to teach you about letting dogs lie.
I shall do it.
Bon là ça concerne une quête secondaire, mais bon j'y reviendrai plus tard.
So be it.
You're back, eh? The Tairn's crown. Oh, that's rich. You have to admit, that was worth every copper you paid me, eh? They're calling you the Dark Wolf. What do you think of that? Too bad no one can know. You could get a lot of action. There's nothing more I can offer you like that. Anything else you fancy?
Vous connaissez de bons endroits à visiter?
I have one last job. A legendary one. Oh, a paltry 10 sovereigns is my take.
Le coup du siècle, rien que ça.
Ban Frandarel is one of the richest men in the entire kingdom. At his grand ball next week, he's displaying some of his priceless treasures. Paintings of old masters, the armaments of the first king of Denerim, and more. Oh, more. Mages have put up magical wards, but I've got a route that will bypass that. Once inside, I've no idea how you'll deal with the guards, but if you do, you'll be rich and infamous. I can't wait to see what people say.
Ok.
Dwarven crafts.
Là je vais ici pour une petite parler à notre employeur, Maître Ignacio.
I see.
I heard there was quite a scuffle in the alleyways. Well done, Warden.
Bien joué, le Jarl Hove nous a trahis. Le garçon n'était pas là.
Don't worry, Warden. Some friends have rescued the boy. He's already safely home back with his father, his very important father. You took care of the father's other requirement. The man who kidnapped his son, Captain Chase, is quite dead. Thanks to you.
Quel est le nom de l'enfant? Qui vous a engagé?
That I can't say. But in time, I think you'll find out. Crows are hired for their discretion, as well as for their performance.
Nous en avons terminé alors.
I've nothing more for you. I hope you found the contents of the chest satisfying. My superiors want me to convey their thanks. The Crows aren't accepting any new contracts on you. And when this blight ends, we'd love you to visit Antiva to discuss other opportunities.
Vous me parlez franchement maintenant.
I did what I had to do, but there's no more need for word games.
Ai-je une chance de rejoindre les corbeaux?
Just visit us in Antiva when all is said and done.
Qui a commandité tous ces assassinats?
The Civil War brought many old grudges to a boil. You'll be pleased to know that those contracts helped your own cause, some more directly than others. After all, it is not in the Crow's best interest that the Archdemon wins.
Alors pourquoi avoir tenté de me tuer?
For a time we thought that Loghain was the only man for the job. But that's before we got to know you. It was too late then, of course. Talisan had already accepted a contract. Even now, until you kill all of Talisan's men, you will have to fight my brothers. We never cancel a contract once accepted.
Je m'attendais à une trahison.
And I was expecting the same. But our order has survived the centuries because we always uphold our deals. Like I said, sending Zebran after you was nothing personal. We've determined you are a far better ally than an enemy.
Nous en avons terminé ici.
Just remember our offer. We could really use someone with your talents. It's time for me to take a vacation. Caesar has a special stock of wares that might interest you. It was a pleasure working with you, Warden. Luck be to you.
Bon bah voilà. Je vais voir ce gars-là.
You're back. You need something?
Maître Ignacio m'a parlé de vos marchandises spéciales.
Oh, yes, yes. Look over here.
Don't stare at me.
Là, je vais aller ici pour effectuer un petit cambriolage.
Got it. I'll get on it.
Tiens, qu'est-ce qui se passe si je tire le levier?
Can I get you a ladder so you can get off my back?
Ouais. Voilà le fameux endroit que je devais cambrioler, mais c'est vide. Voilà, c'était un piège. Merde.
I am ready. There we
Sweet, die already! I see a trap. Alright, alright. I'll get on it.
As you wish.
Yes.
Cross me.
On it.
Come on!
It's a good day.
On it. Watch now.
Et en voilà d'autres. Et merde.
Yes? Let's see some blood!
Very well.
Begin the onslaught. It's your time to die.
What is your command?
C'est bon, on les a eus.
Now is better than later.
Bon, maintenant, on se tire d'ici. Et on retourne vers notre ami qui a été mal informé, visiblement.
As there is but one.
I can't believe Banfran Darrell fooled me. His guards almost nabbed you. I feel like a bloody fool, I do. Listen, I have to go. Here's your coin back. I won't take a silver because of the way that went down. Give me some time and come back. We'll get our revenge, we will.
Ok. Bon. Là, je retourne au campement. Là, je vais retaper un peu la causette avec Zevran.
I did not thank you. It occurs to me now that you have freed me from the crows, and yet I did not think to thank you for it. No matter why you did it, still it was done, and I the benefactor. So, thank you.
Nous sommes amis, heureux d'avoir pu vous aider.
You say that so quickly, and yet it is an odd thing for me to hear. In the crows, we do not have friends, and yet here you are, and I cannot help but consider you such.
Nous sommes frères d'armes.
Then allow me to say this. What we are doing here, stopping the Blight, I cannot think of anything I have ever done which is so worthy. I intend to see this through to the end with you. After all, someone must take responsibility for preventing your untimely death. A suitable task for a friend, yes?
Je trouve que c'est une excellente idée.
Now, isn't that odd? Just a year ago, Taliesin was telling me, Zevran, why are your plans always so horrid? Planning has never been my strong suit. Now, killing and lovemaking. Killing and lovemaking and witty retorts. Those I am better at. I forget where I was going with this. Well, no matter.
Là, je vais retaper un peu la conversation avec Zevran.
Your wish?
Je peux vous poser quelques questions.
Whatever you'd like to ask.
Voulez-vous bien me parler de cette dernière mission à présent?
Yes, I suppose it is time. You have been a good friend to me after all. There is no reason to be silent. There is a reason I accepted this mission in Ferelden, far away from home, and it had nothing to do with any thought that I might leave the crows. Meeting you, after all, was quite an accident. My last mission before this one did not end well.
Que s'est-il passé?
You must realize that until that day I was cocky and arrogant. I was the best crow in Antiva, I believed, and I bragged of my conquests often, both as an assassin and lover.
Et que s'est-il passé?
One of the crow masters grew tired of my boasting. My bid for an incredibly difficult mark was accepted, much to my surprise. A wealthy merchant with many guards and completely silent. Taliesin agreed to be part of my team, as well as an elven lass named Rina. She was a marvel. Tough, smooth, wicked. Eyes that gleamed like justice. Everything I thought I desired.
Vous êtes donc tombé amoureux.
Rina was special. I had closed off my heart, I thought, but she touched something within me. It frightened me. When Taliesin revealed to me that Rina had accepted a bribe from the merchant, told him of our plan, I readily agreed that she needed to pay the price and allowed Taliesin to kill her. Rina begged me not to. On her knees, with tears in her eyes, she told me that she loved me and had not betrayed us. I laughed in her face and said that even if it were true, I didn't care.
C'était d'une cruauté extrême.
Yes, it was. Taliesin cut her throat, and I watched her bleed as she stared up at me. I spat on her for betraying the crows. When Taliesin and I finally assassinated the merchant, we found the true source of his information. Rina had not betrayed us, after all.
Je suis vraiment désolé.
I wanted to tell the crows what we had done, our mistake. Taliesin convinced me not to. He said it would be a foolish waste. So we reported that Rina had died in the attempt. We needn't have bothered. The crows knew what we had done. The master who disliked me told me so to my face. He said the crows knew, and they didn't care. And one day, my turn would come.
Je ne sais que dire.
You once asked why I wanted to leave the crows. In truth, what I wanted was to die. What better way than to throw myself at one of the fabled Grey Wardens? And then, this happened, and here I am.
C'est affreux, Evran. Je suis navré.
It feels good to speak of it to someone. I swore I never would. Whatever it is I sought by leaving Antiva, I think I have found it. I owe you a great deal.
Je suis heureux de vous avoir à mes côtés.
Let us return to your mission, shall we? Suddenly I do not feel like standing about.
Bon bah voilà, on en sait un peu plus sur son passé.
Can I get you a ladder so you can get off my back?
Yes.
Yes. Indeed.
À présent, je me rends ici. J'ai quelques affaires à déposer.
What can I do for you? Sir?
Je refais quelques emplettes. Oups.
Can I get you a ladder so you can get...
Maintenant, je retourne à Denerim. Et je retourne ici. Et maintenant, je vais pouvoir taper la causette avec le Jarl Imon.
Ah, Warden. I trust you've made yourself comfortable.
En fait, je m'attendais à des draps de soie et des friandises.
Why don't we ensure Loghain won't have us all executed first, and worry about how to celebrate later? This is Elena, she's...
I am Queen Enora's handmaiden. She sent me here to ask for your help.
Or perhaps the young lady prefers to speak for herself.
Crachez le morceau ou je vous renvoie à Loghain la tête dans un panier.
I am here for Loghain's daughter, not for Loghain. Their interests are not so similar as they once were.
The Queen, she is in a difficult position. She loved her husband, no? And trusted her father to protect him. When he returns with no king and only dark rumors, what is she to think? She worries, no? But when she tries to speak with him, he does not answer. He tells her not to trouble herself.
Ainsi, elle préfère se rallier à nous plutôt qu'à l'assassin de son mari.
My queen suspects she cannot trust her father. And Logain, he is very subtle, no? But when and how, he is privy to all the secrets and not so subtle. So she goes to how? A visit from the queen to the new Earl of Denrum is only a matter of courtesy. And she demands answers.
Les choses n'ont pas tourné comme elle l'espérait, j'imagine.
He calls her every sort of name, traitor being the kindest, and locks her in a guest room.
Logain laisserait faire ça.
King Kellen was like a son to him, and Logain left him to die. Does he love Honora more? Who can say? I think her life is in danger. I heard Hal say she would be a greater ally dead than alive, especially if her death could be blamed on Earl Eamon.
Pourquoi devrais-je croire à ces inepties?
Because you do not want Logain ruling Ferelden, and if Honora can speak at the Landsmeet, her voice would sway many nobles.
We may have no choice but to trust Honora. The Queen is well loved. If Logain succeeded in pinning her death on me, I'm not sure that's a risk we can afford to take.
Nous devons exposer ce complot contre Honora aux nobles.
And who would tell them? Me? An elf escaped from Orlais? What Ferelden noble would listen to my words? Rescue my queen, and I promise she will reveal all, and at the time when it will hurt Logain most.
Vous avez raison, nous devons agir.
I have some uniforms. Earl Howe hires so many new guards every day. A few more will not cause much stir. I will show you to the servants' entrance. We must slip in and out with my queen before anyone is the wiser. I will go ahead to House Estate. Meet me there as soon as you can.
Now's better than later.
Et là, je rechopais ici des bricoles utiles. Et là, maintenant, je vais retaper la causette avec le Jarl Eamon.
I'm glad you decided to help. With Honora's knowledge, we have a far better chance against Logain.
Que savez-vous de la reine Honora?
She and Kaelin were promised as children and practically raised together. She was a smart child, knew how to listen, and how to blink those big blue eyes and get anything she wanted. Her mother's looks, her father's brains, and the best tutoring Merrick's money could buy. It's a potent combination.
Je ne fais pas confiance à cette Erlina. Elle en sait beaucoup trop.
She's obviously more than a maidservant. But I imagine it's useful for Honora to have a trusted attendant who can move more freely than she herself. And consider what aid she and the Queen might be to us. If Honora has truly turned against her father, she becomes the one thing we lack. Someone with a true understanding of Logain's plans and allies. With her guidance, we can form a far more successful strategy against him.
Mais si je m'introduis en douce, on me soupçonnera du meurtre.
No more easily than without you there. There will be none to see it, save those who are already loyal to Logain. And given your reputation, Warden, I think Logain knows it's safer to carry out his plots far from where you can disrupt them.
Je vais vous laisser.
As you like. My palace is your palace.
Bon. Sur ce, je vais m'arrêter là. Allez, à bientôt tout le monde.